So hello everyone, so I'm now married. I'm sorry, my previous video that said 6 months before the wedding I actually posted after I was married, because we got married the 29th of November 2018. As you can see, well that's upside down, but yeah, got it tattooed. There we go. So I thought that I would talk a wee bit about the wedding. Anyone who's followed me for quite a while knows we started planning our wedding in October 2016. So yeah, 25 months to plan the wedding. So yeah, it was a very long process. I keep on getting asked why we booked our wedding so far in advance. Mainly payment. I mean, weddings cost a shitload of money. So it was easier for us to book the venue, pay the venue up, book the photographer, pay them up over time, videographer, pay that up over time. Just for us, that made so much more sense. And then you could spread the cost, so like 1 month you buy one thing, another month another. But anyone who's seen my previous vlogs, especially 6 months before the wedding and a month before the wedding, knows planning the wedding, not only was it stressful on the fact, oh, you're planning a wedding, I had a lot of problems with my bridal party and there was a lot of hurt, a lot of upset. But the wedding did go ahead and it was amazing. Obviously the wedding went ahead. I've made that sound like me and Mikey were splitting up. No, the wedding did go ahead and it was absolutely amazing. We got married during Storm Diana in Scotland on a hill in November. So yeah, it was very, very windy, and we were so cold, and Mikey, when we were standing getting our photos taken outside, was shaking so much he spilled champagne down my dress. It was after the ceremony, so it was quite funny. But I mean, getting married, I think every single bride says you don't remember the day. There's stuff that you miss, and we only got our wedding video back last week, and yes, there is stuff that you do not notice. I didn't notice Best Little Man while my matron of honour was doing her reading during the ceremony. He was standing at the front, like sticking his tongue out, and was standing there with her bouquet and tissues. Absolutely brilliant. I didn't realise as well how fucking scared I looked walking down that aisle. But as soon as I saw Mikey, I just relaxed, but I totally forgot my mum was walking me down the aisle. I mean, I felt so bad for that. But literally, everything takes over on the day and you literally forget about everyone else. I didn't notice anyone during the ceremony apart from Mikey, to the point where I forgot my own cousin was standing performing the ceremony and he had to say, I hate to break this moment, but can you turn so I'm not talking to the back of your head? I mean, my cousin done an amazing job during the ceremony, and here's a clip of the start of the ceremony, and it legitimately is my favourite thing that he ever said.
Welcome indeed to The View for Teresa and Mikey's very special afternoon. I've just started off by apologising for my accent. It's not my fault. I didn't choose where I was born. My name is Richard Laney. I'm Teresa's and Jack's big cousin, a role I take very seriously, being the eldest. It's a great privilege to be part of this special occasion. I've had the privilege as a vicar of marrying my dad, my brother and my sister without ever appearing on Jeremy Kyle.
Another thing that I absolutely loved is our videographer captured me and Mikey whispering to each other.
And now, your promise is made, you may kiss.
Our wedding day did go so fast, and every bride will say that. It went so fast, but I am still on cloud a gazillion, and we're in, what, 23rd of January today, and everyone's like, oh, I wish I could do the day over, and I wouldn't do the day over because although a lot went wrong, I mean, my mum spilled face cream all over my dress. I was late, I was so nervous, I Ended up giving my phone to my photographer, but my phone had my vows on it. My granddad, who was attached to my bouquet, you can see that in this clip, he completely fell off while our wedding coordinator was carrying my bouquet as I was going into the venue. So I held my granddad against my bouquet to walk down the aisle carrying him, and I got to the bottom of the aisle and I would open my hand and my granddad fell off my bouquet and went under my dress, and you can see me mouthing to Mikey, my granddad's under my dress, and he's like, where is he? I'm like, he's actually under my skirt. But he got him and he put him in his breast pocket, and that was one of the whispers that my videographer caught between me and Mikey. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do the day again, and I definitely wouldn't want to do the planning again, because it was so stressful, and to the point where on my wedding day I couldn't eat. I didn't eat a single thing, I was so nervous. And the planning of it was so stressful. I turned into Bridezilla, and I was waking up having nightmares that I would look out and there would be no one there. The fallouts with friends and family and the amount of people using it as a weapon just got to me, to the point where the week before the wedding I was saying to people, I do not care. I do not care if you're there or not. I do not care what you wear. I just do not give a fuck. Leave me alone, and I don't want to talk about the wedding. But that's the stage I got to because I was so stressed. But the day was absolutely magical, and it was everything that I dreamed of. And I'm happy to say I'm now Mrs. Banner, and I married my best friend, and mine and Mikey's vows were the most beautiful, I think, because we wrote them ourselves and it completely says how we feel about each other. So I'm happily Mrs. Banner.
Second. And if you take each other's hands.
So Mikey, when we first met, I had no idea how important you would be to me. I never thought that I'd be standing here today, becoming your wife. But I would not have it any other way. Everything in my life has led to you. My choices, my heartbreaks, my regrets. And when we are together, my past seems worth it. Because if I'd done one thing differently, I might never have met you. I promise to give you the best of myself and support you in life no matter what it takes us. And look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. Because of you, I laugh, I smile, and I have achieved things that I never thought I would do. You have helped me so much in the past 4 years, and I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for you. You've helped me become a better person, and have always stood by me in the good times and the bad. And even though I'm unsure of a lot of things, I'm certain that I love you, and I will continue to love you, and I can't wait to start our married life together and see where it takes us. Sorry. I'm still shaking.
Mine's just very small compared to that.
No, you try not to cry.
Teresa, you found me in a state of darkness and I thought I would never escape, but you were my light and you guided me through. You've made me a better man than I ever thought I could be. You've become my best friend and my one true love. I promise to always look after you and keep you safe. I promise to help you through the hard times as you did for me. And I will do my best to be your light in dark times. And if I can't guide you through, then I will sit in the dark with you.
We'll say now a prayer for the two of you in all your future holds.